So as you can imagine, I get quite a few questions from struggling vegans about animal products. So I don't really have a problem with the vegan diet, really. I don't know. A lot of people really compassionate about animals, so they get into it, and I don't know. Eventually, they start having problems for whatever reason, whether they're under eating or not getting a broad range of foods or not good at converting particular vitamins. Who knows? Anyway, it's for whatever reason they don't do well, and they're always asking me about animal products, and oh, you did vegan and you went back to animal products, and why, and all this kind of stuff. Number one reason I went back to them is because I don't have any ethical attachments to veganism at all. It was nothing more than a controlled experiment for me. Um, the person that originally got me to try it would be Rich Roll, and he's actually got a new book coming out. And it was because he was recovering from these huge workouts, and I was intrigued by that. So I was thinking, well, I'm on this paleo diet, and I can't recover like Rich Roll is, so maybe there's something to this veganism. Anyway, I tried, and worked very well, and ever since then I've been on a diet with the plants at the base of the pyramid, rather as far as calories go, rather than animal sources. And I don't think ever in history has that ever been a bad thing. Like I said, a lot of vegans are there because of this animal issues. So there's a few things that those vegans can do if they're struggling, and they're thinking that they have to put animal products back in. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. Like I said, there's various reasons why maybe they need them and maybe they don't. So anyway, animal products are a very dense source of calories, and there's a couple of ways that you can get them. And the easiest way is this: the egg. This is a grocery store egg. I'm not gonna try and bullshit you into thinking that I eat all organic. So this is a factory farm egg. I'm not proud of it, but I eat a lot. So if you are a struggling vegan and you're thinking about doing animal products, it is very easy to go on the internet, Craigslist or something like that, and find a farm that produces free range, happy chicken eggs, and you can get them, for $6 a dozen, $4 a dozen, and you can go right to the people's place that are raising them, see the chickens. You can see that the chickens are roaming around, picking up bugs, wandering through the bushes. Click, click, click. They come up and they'll hang out with you. And if you take a rake and scratch the ground, they'll be right there with you. And then they just walk over to their little nest and pop one of these things out. And if there's a rooster not around, it's not fertilized. You pick it up, eat it, and get the nutrients from it. It has cholesterol, which is good for steroid hormones. And if you're getting it from a free range source or whatever, you can know that there wasn't any cruelty or any of that stuff, and you can get what you need right there. There's a lot of nutrition in these, so you don't have to go overboard. Just plop a few in there, and you can stick to your vegan vegetarian path for the most part, and do your part in saving the planet or whatever. So option number one. Option number two: shellfish, oysters in particular. These things are jammed with nutrition, absolutely jammed. And the thing with shellfish is they're, for the most part, sustainable. They're farmed. They just grow on the seabed, and clams, oysters, stuff like that. And basically, there's no central nervous system in these things, and they're literally like plants of the sea. There's no reason not to eat them. They don't have a face. They don't have a mother. It's just a plant, but it's an animal. And they're completely chock full of B12. Here, let me look at this can. There's no crap in this can either, just oysters, water, and salt. So you can get fresh oysters from the store. You know, like I said, I eat a lot of them. I can't afford oysters, so I buy the ones in the can. These cans are like $3 and something a piece or whatever, and I eat them whenever I feel like it. Sometimes I'll eat 1 can a day. Sometimes I'll eat 3 can a day. Sometimes I'll eat 1 can a week. Like I've only had one of these this week, but I've had about a dozen eggs too. So, but anyway, that is the most ethical way for you to get animal products back in your diet. If you're having problems, I'm not saying that you need them, but if you're having problems, and get lots of nutrition, shellfish and eggs. If you go to the store and look at the canned clams and stuff, they have kind of some preservatives and stuff in them for color. So when I do things like clams and stuff, they're fresh. But oysters, they just have the salt. So Craigslist, find a farmer, get some, you know, free range, happy chicken eggs, and go to the store and get some fresh oysters or something. All you have to do is just boil them in some water. Some people eat them raw. Do whatever. You might not like the texture of them raw. Anyway, I'll talk more about this stuff later. Just had to get that out there for you. These are your best options. And like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to try and convert you away from veganism. I'm just answering questions that I get in my email. You know, do whatever you got to do to get your health back. And once you have your health back, you know, go about your business again. But my opinion, these are the two best options. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Keep this one pretty short. Email me your questions, whatever. Maybe I'll start answering them on these videos now instead of writing big, long, huge emails. So, all right. See you guys later.